Hello friends and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lion Zodiac Age Expanded Deluxe Side Quest Extravaganza. What game are we playing? Yes. Currently we're playing at least 2 Final Fantasy Tactics games and Final Fantasy XII based on my party members. We're gonna ignore that Cloud's in this game because he's terrible and no one likes him. Our next map is the Hollow. It's going to be handled the exact same way as the rest of these maps have been. Every map is more or less going to be, can we survive the first 2 turns? Okay. Can we make a chicken? Okay. This is a B or C type enemy encounter. You'll notice there are 8 enemies. There's a mixture of humans and tier 2 mobs. We have some black mages. They're gonna auto-reflect. Or one is. They're gonna have gear that's not even the best viable gear. Well, one of them is. One's gonna have a thief hat. We're gonna have relatively low HP stuff that's starting to hit level 90. I think each of these maps has its own level range. It does not scale based on your characters. I have not re-equipped anything. As I said, our goal of... We absolutely know there's a doom trap there. Our goal in these maps is to survive the initial couple turns and then start figuring out where doors and things are. Stuff is kind of dangerous. Looks like we might have a time mage. I don't currently have the ability to teach him the first rule of being a caster. Like how Beowulf does not have any night skills learned. It really doesn't matter. Siphon is going to be his mana regen when he uses too much MP to regen with his armlet. It's also good in some of these maps against casters, because it will absolutely melt them. Well, it will melt their MP pool, and then they cannot do anything. Welcome to Nerfed sword skills. We're not going to do anything. We now have a confused thunder god running around, which is most likely not very good. Thankfully, things keep standing on the death traps. Orlando, I'm tired of your shit already. This thing has decided it wants to get close and is therefore a chicken. That's multiple things casting on us. I would like... That's another death-trapped enemy. I would like to remind it what happens when you cast. Balthier seemingly can't figure out how to do anything right now. That looks like just a normal old thunder. We are going to have to deal at some point with Orlandu. That is for another time, however. Because right now I have black mages with their hands over their heads. And those are the worst kind of black mages. Congratulations, you are an atheist now. You have no magic power to speak of. Oh, and you're dead. I really don't like this at all. Cool, I found a Rod of Faith on accident. And my DPS keeps blowing all my shit up. Well, we found the exit, friends. I seem to have good things happening to me somehow. Oh. Okay, something really dumb. There we go. Please stop eating all of my equipment now, thank you. Okay, we found some Okay. We found some treasure. That is not 00. That is not 00. That could be 00. That could also... That is the correct 00. That should be something other than the onion shield it was. Okay. This spot right here should have a treasure. And then our last treasure should be at... the spot our chicken standing. Which means that right now, only a couple characters really have to do anything. Also explains why getting around this map was a little interesting, because some of this map doesn't exist. Got a new pair of shoes. We found a Gungnir, and that is this map completed. So we're going to put the little chicken to bed. Oh, hello. Beowulf gets plus 60% damage against something with a debuff on it. That's why he doesn't have to use any special double hand, dual wield, whatever. He gets to have a shield and be kind of awesome. Okay, so that was map 3. We are on to map 4, the Catacombs. Our party, most of the same. I suppose I should go get back the stuff that we accidentally got killed. Okay, here is a fun type B or C map. We've got some jerk birds. We've got some time mage black mages, a black mage summoner. That's always interesting. We have an archer that can come back from the dead. We have some woefully under-geared mystics, and then we have a mystic that can come back from the dead. This map is a little frightening. I'm just going to put that out there. Oh, that's nice. It looks like the jerk birds might be the worst thing for us right now. Jerk birds are definitely the worst thing for us right now. They're going to be able to ignore the massive holes in the floor. Bird dive bomb is also a magic attack. Hey, and Doom is a thing that they can do. Yep, this map is going to be a quick loss for us. Almost assuredly. Actually, we may be okay. Because we're going to have our chicken eventually. We just need... That's unfortunate. We need Mustadio to be able to make it. Okay. Just need Mustadio to get over to Balthier before Balthier dies. Sometimes that is easier said than done. But as long as these black mages are just going to keep casting Moogle, like, we're okay with it. Not sure I can get over there in time. Might be the safest thing for our guy that can't act. Might be the stupidest thing that's happening right now for our guy that can't do anything. We would like Mustadio to not die. He's dead. Okay. Well. The only other way out of this right now is for Orlando to solo the last things on this map. That did not happen. So, let's get our accessories back. And see what set of things we'll fight this time. Oh, we just murdered all the good things, huh? Okay. We picked that up. What else did we get while we were here? We picked up a moonblade. Which is pretty awesome. An arbalist is a crossbow that right now no one can really use. I think Balthier might... Yeah. Balthier can wear the Cinqueta for a while. We equip the Fomalot. The Maximilian is armor. It is currently slated to go on Meloduel. But while we're waiting for better gear, it can go on Orlando. He's waiting for a different armor piece that can drop in Deep Dungeon. Gungnir is, I believe, the second best sword. Its problem is nothing. It does not have a problem. Rod of Faith is actually not any good. It does inflict faith if you hit something with it, or it can rather, which will make the target have 100 faith, I believe. Summoners, Staff of the Magi, fantastic. I think I just kind of want to move everyone that's going to be in the party over to Angel Rings. They're not sexy at all. they have big speed debuffs. Well, at least the characters that don't need what they have. Can you learn Phoenix Down? Yes. Okay. That's all. That's all you need. Beowulf's not actually doing anything at all other than his sword skills and not dying. Also picked up an onion shield, an onion armor, and onion sword, which can only be used by onion knights. If you could use them on anyone else, they'd be fantastic. Let's look at the onion shield. 80 physical evade, 70 magic evade. The onion sword. 30 physical attack, 12 parry. For reference, we're using the strongest sword in the game. Other than that, it's 18 attack with 2 speed. Just in case I didn't do this already. Okay, back to Can We Survive the first couple turns of the map. Starring us, people who did not survive the first couple turns of this map. Same relative party. What do you want to bet? There's another piece of onion gear in here. If you say there's not, I'm gonna laugh at you because there is. More jerk birds. We have a summoner. We have an Ochu. We have an archer. We're gonna let something get close to us. Make a bird. Boy, I wish I was good at estimating ranges. I wish he had poach. That would, however, be too broken. Tired of Beowulf being so slow. Tired of Mustadio being so slow too. Will someone come towards me, please? Nerfed ranges on my stuff just makes this unfun. is this bird, maybe? Everything else is going to take so long to get here that we might as well start chickening something. Enemies are so dumb sometimes. There we go. I really do get tired of the nerfed sword skill ranges. We're gonna chicken this guy. Now he's a chicken that can't move. And we can move on to other things. Like how Barrage is unparryable. Oh, it doesn't want to have faith. This summoner has one chance to do one thing. Please get faith. There you go. Now I can land anything I want to on it. There is not a whole lot to talk about in here. It's mostly, hey, look at us, we're doing stuff. And that caster is failing the first rule of being a caster. Don't put your arms up near swords. In case you're wondering what the Genji bracer that Balthier's wearing does, it quadruples your chance to crit. If you have a 5% chance to crit, you now have a 20% chance to crit. If you had a 25% chance to crit because you were in critical HP, you auto crit. So yes, you can put Balthier in auto crit status and watch him barrage for, I don't know, a billion damage. We're gonna hope that is not a tile we need anything to care about. Okay, our 0-0 wants to be a 9 height stone, which is probably right here. Which means that this tile right here has something cool. This tile right here has something cool. This tile right here has something, but it's not cool. And this tile right here has something cool. That's Sagittarius bow. It's one of the best 2 bows in the game. I said this has something. It doesn't. Did I write something down wrong? No. Oh, I did write something down wrong. I did not write something down wrong. That should be a height 7 stalactite. It's not a height 7 stalactite. Yes, it is. Hey, there's an Orochi. That is going to be Balthier's offhand when he gets his other new weapon. Right now it'll probably just be his main hand. Oh. Like, wow, an onion helm. Boy, that's not good. Okay, now you can go to bed. Go to bed, little chicken. Hope I don't regret this, and there's a door underneath you. Doors can be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A door can be here. Door can be here. Pretty sure there's not a door there. Door can be here. Almost positive there's not a door there. But because we have nothing better to do, let us check. The doors are all over here somewhere. There's not a door at 8-0, so all the doors are now deep into this map. There's still also a Vesper somewhere that we are going to pick up. Apparently, birds don't have eyes. I learned that today. Is there a door here? There is a door here. Hooray. There's a Vesper. That's a flail. That's terrible. That is also the last treasure chest on this map. Notice we haven't seen anything worth stealing yet. I promise that at some point there should be stuff that is worth stealing. Goodbye, bird. And we have won the battle. Made kind of a pile of gold, or gil, and that is the end of the video. See you next time for maps 5 and 6, probably. Take it easy.